What's up, people? What's up? Welcome to today's live stream. My name is Enrique from DSM Tools team, and I hope you had a fantastic and awesome end of year. Now it's 2021, guys. It's all about being positive, even though we're still in a pandemic, and there's a lot of things that we need to get out of, but we still need to be positive, and it's all about making money as well and profits when it comes to e-commerce and when it comes to drop shipping. So for those of you who are new to this channel and new to this live stream event, let me tell you that first off, if you are on YouTube, because we're streaming on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time, if you feel that this information is useful for you, please leave us a like. Also subscribe and hit that notification bell button, because we're going every single time live every single week on Mondays around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you guys don't miss out. I always give out seven awesome products, so you have that on your store. Now, let me just go ahead and disclose that this event is specifically for people who are just beginning when it comes to drop shipping. So I welcome you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic week, and I hope you have, let's say, a fantastic journey with us here on this live stream. Now, before we start this stream, let me give you just what is the activities that we will be doing. Number one, I'll be showing you my screen in just in a short manner. But I will give you just a theory of product research, right? One method of product research. And also I'll give you further theories when it comes to analyzing supplier. Once I've done that, then I will exit my presentation and head over to the practical part where I'm going to show you exactly what I did to find good products. And once I've done that, we're going to head to the last segment of this session, where I'm going to give you the 7 awesome winning products. And if you have any questions, and if maybe I can't address those questions during the stream, you can send me a direct email to enrique@dsmtool.com. Also, you can follow me at my Instagram account, my new Instagram account, Enrique_Cabrera92 on Instagram, and you can send me a DM. Say hi, tell me where you're from, guys. If you're watching from the States, I welcome you, and awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And if you're watching from any other place in the world, also welcome here to this live event. Okay, so let me screen share right now with you guys, so you know what we're gonna be watching. All right, let's screen share. Awesome. Okay, so as you guys know, what we're gonna do is product research, one method, and giveaway. So let me give you the products that I will be showcasing right now. The first products, the seven winning products that I found for you guys. And let me give you the total revenue that all of these products made. So the first product I found, this necklace, the total revenue made for the eBay seller was $1,000. Second product, as you guys can see here, made $744. Third product made $596.25. The fourth product made $449. Fifth made $209. Sixth made only 36 bucks with 28 cents, but it's still a good product, and you'll see why. And the last product made a total revenue, not profit, but total revenue of $364.35. Now, just to give you the general context of all these items, if you want to calculate the full revenue out of this whole 7 list of products, they made overall an estimated of $3,400 with 93 cents. So they're pretty good products, and I'll show you why they're so good. Before I do so, let me give you the itinerary of this live event. So first off, we're going to be learning, first off, product research. And when it comes to product research, give you the general concepts of the product research, such as type of products, Chrome extensions that you will need and that will definitely help you along this journey, and how to analyze the supplier. Second of all, what is online arbitrage, the definition of online arbitrage. Third, how to find a profitable product, analyzing other seller stores. This is the sniping method. This is the product research method. Then we're going to give you further information on shipping methods, and last but not least, the product giveaway, right? 7 items I will be giving you in this segment. So let me give you, first off, what is the main goal of this event? And if you're new, my main goal here is to show dropshipping beginners how to find profitable products on eBay. and sourcing them on another website under a cheaper price. And the website that we're going to be using in this live event, and the one that we've been using so far, is AliExpress. AliExpress is a Chinese website, is a marketplace such as Amazon and eBay, and we're going to source products that are high demanded on eBay, source those same items on AliExpress to try to maximize our profits. So if you are ready for this live event and for all this juicy information, smash that like button. It will mean the world to us, and thank you so much for the support. Anyway, first segment, product research. Now, before I start, if you have any questions, I will read those questions towards the end of this stream so we don't miss out on too many, try to optimize timing here. I'll be able to read those questions and try to answer your questions or even comments. But for now, let's just try to move on with the slides. And yeah, so the first concept we're going to be watching and learning is online arbitrage. So for those of you who know marketing or anything when it comes to finance and markets, there's a thing called supply and demand. So when it comes to supply and demand, is that you have something, there's a demand on the market, right, on the niche market where there is a necessity. And what is your goal is to try to get that supply and supply that necessity to try to gain something out of it. So people are they want something, and you give that something for a monetary value. When it comes to e-commerce or online e-commerce, right, you have 3 simple steps. Number 1 is detect the demand. That is pretty much finding what are the hottest products when it comes to drop shipping. Number 2, you want to source those products on a different website. And last but not least, you want to optimize your listings in order to make a sale. So this is how it works. First off, you're going to look for an item here on eBay that has enough demand, meaning at least 3 to 4 sales in the past 30 days. Then you want to find that same item on AliExpress standards over here. And once you've done that, it is your goal to try to push the user on this last funnel part of the eBay checkout where they're going to buy from you. And then you just repeat the cycle. So just to give you a small concept of online arbitrage is the process of selling a product on a marketplace such as eBay or Amazon and then sourcing it for a cheaper price on another website like AliExpress in this case. Now, the first step we're going to talk about sniping method. So the first step on sniping method, which we have 3 simple steps, is 1, find other dropshippers. The reason behind that is that if you try to compete against a regular seller that has an inventory bot, it is going to be harder for you. First off, try to compete against them because they have a different way of selling. Second of all, you will not be able to find, or it's going to be harder for you to find that same product at a cheaper price depending on the inventory rotation. If you want to learn more about inventory rotation and how to maybe compete against regular sellers on eBay, check out on our YouTube channel. We have a webinar based on product research where I talk about the sniping technique in a more detailed manner, and last but not least about the market niche using Terapeak. That way you know how to, first off, try to find a trend, and second off, try to find other products from other regular sellers. So what you do is, number 1, search for a random product on AliExpress, and I'll show you all this information in practice once I finish the theory. Then you're going to grab the title and head over to the advanced search on eBay. And then you just make sure the item's location is on China, because again, you want to source from China. You're using a Chinese website such as AliExpress, and that way there's most likely you will find the same item that dropshipper is selling at a cheaper price on AliExpress. Second step is, once you found, let's say, a potential dropshipper, you analyze his or her store. Head over to the seller's store, check on the items for sale, and by using the eBay popularity sort, that is one of the Chrome extensions I'll be showing you. You can get it for free, by the way, and we're going to send you a link right now for the eBay popularity sort so you can get it. You can sort the most popular or sold items on that store to the least popular one. So you want to find the most popular one to try to gain some sales if you manage to dropship that item. And last step It's all about sourcing the best-selling product that that dropshipper has on his or her store. So by using another Chrome extension called Ali Tools, you can analyze the item's picture and find that same product or something similar on AliExpress at a lower or cheaper cost. So you have a full market of eBay sellers. The idea is that you want to minimize and delimit the market on finding dropshippers. Now, based on experience, normally when it comes to dropshippers, they are normally located in countries such as Lithuania, UK, Israel, Greece, USA, Morocco, and Spain. There's other countries as well, like Italy, Canada, and so on and so forth. But normally you will find more and more dropshippers on those type of countries. This is based on experience. It's not by the book. But yes, normally you will find other dropshippers there. Now, when it comes to looking for a dropshipper, what you need to focus on is a few key points that I will show you how to do and how to pretty much work around. Number one is always try to make sure that the item's location of the product is based on China. Again, it's because we're sourcing the item on a Chinese website. And if the item's location is based on China, then most likely that person is a dropshipper and is doing the same thing as you, sourcing that product on AliExpress, and that is what you want so you can directly compete against him or her. Second of all, check the seller's location. Again, I talked about the regular countries where you might find, or there's a highly likelihood that you can find other dropshippers. And last but not least, it's all about calculating a 30% markup to try to find the minimum price. So when I'm speaking about markup, I'm talking about a little thing called break even, right? And you set that break even once you start setting your eBay seller's account. So when it comes to break even, these are your costs that you need to be paying. You have your cost per month, right? And then you have the cost per sale. So for example, the first fee that you need to pay is a PayPal fee, right? If you're dropshipping in the US, for example, PayPal deducts from you per sale 2.9% plus a fixed fee of 30 cents. This is deducted out of every single sale. At the beginning, as a beginner, there's a thing called the PayPal jail. Well, what they do is to try to secure the account and try to figure out if you are actually a legit seller. They retain for at least, I don't know, maybe 90 days or less. I don't remember right now. Let's say that amount. So you will not be able to see a full profit out of every sale. But once you've passed that 3 months mark of the PayPal jail, then you will be able to see more and more profits. But what I want to say is you have a PayPal fee that you need to always pay. And then you have a monthly fee called eBay final value fee. Depending on which products that you're selling, they deduct you a percentage of out of the full account, and also depending on your monthly subscription. But normally at the beginning it's a 10% per month that you need to be paying. And then last but not least, when it comes to drop shipping or retail drop shipping, that is finding a product and then looking for that same product on a different website at a lower cost, that is retail drop shipping in short concept. Then you need to take care of the supply cost, or the amount of the price of that product on AliExpress, and if there's any shipping fee involved. So what you do, or what you need to do to try to figure out what is the minimum, because again, you're trying to look for other dropshippers that are doing the same thing, finding products at a lower price and reselling those products at a higher price to maximize profit margins. The calculation is the following: supply cost plus shipping cost, and for the 30% markup fee, what you do is you multiply 1.3, right? That is where you get the final minimum price to look for when it comes to finding other dropshippers. All this will make sense in just a second or just a minute, where I will teach you exactly how I do it. But before, I just want to finish up the theory. Now, when it comes to Chrome extensions, again, you can download the Ali Tools extension. I'm going to send you the link on the comment section on the chat box on YouTube, and the comment section on Facebook down below. And again, the eBay popularity sort, so you guys can get those, and they're completely for free. Just you need to install them. That's it. And then when it comes to analyzing supplier, once you found a product, right, on the dropshipper store, And once you already looked for another supplier selling that same item on AliExpress, you have to figure out if that supplier is reliable or not. So the few key points I want to point out are the following. First off, always search for the product star rating, because a product that has more than 4.5 star normally is very good. So that is a good item. That is basically related to the product, not to the supplier. But again, you want to have a good supplier and a good product to sell. Second off, try to find suppliers that have generated more than 10 orders. The more orders that supplier has generated, the more reliable that supplier is, because they have more reviews and you can double check them out, and if you can see if they're good or not, and so on and so forth. And if you can find a supplier that has more than 100 orders, even better. Then always check the supply plus the shipping fee, right? You want to try to find items that there are the cheapest items there is, because you want to maximize your profit margin. Then with Ali Tools, you can analyze the seller ranking or the supplier ranking. Again, with on the upper side on the left, you can analyze feedbacks of that supplier. So they have a good ranking and a good feedback percentage, they're good. And last but not least, the business policies, because if they offer, let's say, a return policy on the product or the money back guarantee that normally eBay suggests you to have if you're a seller, that way the buyer will feel more comfortable buying from your store. Okay, now let me just go over quickly on when it comes to pricing. Once you found your product, once you source your product, it's time for you to sell your product, right? You list your item on your store, and I'll show you quickly towards the end how to do that with DSM tool. So it's time for you to sell the item, right? But what you want to do is you want to be competitive when it comes to pricing. Always sell cheaper than your competition, right? So you have two options: or sell cheaper, doesn't matter if they are selling for 20 bucks, try to sell it for 19.50 if you want, as long as you're cheaper. But you can also apply the 99% or the 99-cent strategy. That is a marketing pricing strategy used for a long time. If you're based in the US, you can find a lot of products on different retail stores that they have this 0.99. So you can see products of 5.99, 6.99, 10.99, and so on. The reason behind that is because we normally read titles and prices from left to right. So let me give you a quick example. You have this coffee mug for $5, and you want to resell this coffee mug, but you want to be cheaper. You can do that for 4.99. The first number that users will see, this is pretty much psychological. They will see that you have $5 versus $4. They feel that your offer is better because they feel that they will save up so much money, when it's not actually the case. But again, it's all about playing with the psychology of the user or the consumer. So normally this type of pricing strategy, they normally work. So you can try to apply that. But as long as you're cheaper, it doesn't matter. Now, when it comes to products, types of products on your store, you have traffic generating products. These are products that have a lot of demand. A lot of people want to buy them. For example, let's say garden tools, for example, anything when it comes to home decor, kitchen appliances, anything when it comes to home improvement, because year-round people are looking to improve their homes, especially in the US. So those are products that a lot of people want to buy. They're demanded products, right? They have more than 6 sales, 9 sales per month. And then you have profit-making products. So a profit maker is an item that will give you a profit of $4 or more, right? When it comes to traffic generating products, they might not give you $4 or more. They may give you $1.95, $2 per sale, but you don't care because you are generating more and more traffic on your store, and the more traffic you generate, the more sales you can potentially make. And for profit-making products, anything above $4 is awesome. But you also have a hybrid of traffic-generating products that will give you an awesome profit making money. So I'll show you 3 type of examples: traffic generators, profit makers, and a hybrid. But what you want to do, the end goal of this, is to try to make sales. And that's pretty much the idea. Now, when it comes to shipping, guys, and this is very important, I will always recommend you, especially if you're a beginner, to use either ePacket on AliExpress or AliExpress standard shipping. Let me go over a little bit on what they are. So when it comes to these two methods, they offer the following pros, right? First off, tracking information to be on top of your order. They give you a tracking number. Then they give you an organized online shopping, so you can be on top of every sale you make, and you can be on top of once the buyer already has the package with him or with her. Then you can allows you to keep customers informed of every single update, meaning that you can track every single. You can tell customers, hey, look, the order is generated, it's on this way, it's retained, or whatever it is. You can be on top of it. Fourth of all, they are reliable shipping methods. And lastly, they're cheap, right? The only con that these two methods have is that they're not so fast. So normally when it comes to AliExpress, standard shipping, or ePacket, maybe a customer might have to wait around 30 days or so for that item to arrive, depending. But again, don't worry about that, especially if you're a beginner, because and I'll show you, a lot of dropshippers are sourcing their items from China, doing the same thing, and they still are generating a lot of sales. As long as you have a great customer service once you generate a sale, and as long as you have a great optimization on your listings, you're fine. Okay, now again, before I start showing you how I did it, there's an app as well for ePacket, and you can be on top of your order. So there's a tracking number. Once the shipping carrier gets the product or the package, it actually notifies you as well, and the customer, and so on and so forth. So you get the idea. Okay, so it's time for me to show you how I did it, right? Before going to the product giveaway, I will show you how I found products. So for that, we're heading to the AliExpress page, where you can find different categories and subcategories on each category, right? So the idea over here is just to find a random product. Doesn't matter which product, just find a random item to try to find a dropshipper. That is your first goal, finding another dropshipper. So the way to do that is choose whichever. I'm going to choose in this case, let's say garden supplies, because they sell very good normally year round. Let's use this first subcategory of watering. Then what I normally do is I normally sort the results for the most ordered item to the least ordered item. So this one would be a very good item, because a lot of people are ordering the product. So you go here. Once you are on this page, what you do is, first off, grab the full title, Control-C to copy the title, head over to eBay, head over to advanced search, and you will be filling in three spaces. This one for the full title. Then you will be filling this over here, the location. This is the item's location. Again, always make sure that it's on China. I already explained why. And just make sure to mark it. And last but not least, the minimum price, to try to find that 30% markup, just to be more specific and safe when it comes to finding other dropshippers. So again, let's go ahead and do the formula. So what you do is, let's get the calculator up. So what you do is, number one, the supply cost. Let's grab the most expensive amount, 14.29. We are gonna, let's see if we have, there's no shipping fee, because via ePacket, which I recommend you guys, is free shipping, so you don't have to care about that. Let's go ahead and do it again. So 4.29. Since there's no shipping fee, then we don't have to add that up. And now we multiply by 1.3. And this is the minimum price we should always place on this eBay advanced search. So it's 18.57. Hold on, let me see. 18.57. Yeah, 57. Okay, so once you've done that, just hit the button of search. It's going to give you the exact same item over here, as you guys can see. Then enter this item over here, and just make sure, first of all, that this is being sourced and shipped from China. You can see here that it is. Shipping is economy shipping from China, Hong Kong, or Taiwan. So most likely this is a drop shipper. You can also see that information by scrolling down and heading over to this shipping and payments part, and you can see the item's location is based on China, so that's good. Then what you do is head over to the seller's information to go to the seller's store. Click on it, And you can see here, number one, that this person is based on Spain. Remember guys, I told you that when it comes to seller's location, Spain was one of the places where you can find a lot of drop shippers. So most likely this store is from a drop shipper. Also, when it comes to feedbacks, normally drop shippers, they don't have a lot of feedback. Maybe they have, let's say, 30 feedback to 2,000 to 3,000, but not more than 5,000. When it comes to a store that has over 5,000 feedbacks, they are regular sellers. So you have a product here that is based in China, sourced in China. You have a seller's location in Spain, less than 100 feedbacks. This most likely is a drop shipper. So now it's time for us to head over to the second step, which is the items for sale, to try to analyze the seller's store, right? So click on it, and by having the eBay popularity sort, you can see already that this is the most sold item that this person has on his or her store. Now, click on this item, and it's time for you to try to find this same product using AliExpress. Right, I told you guys to get Ali Tools, and this is pretty much the page where you can get it, which we already shared the link to. You can price, this is a price tracker, you can analyze the image and so on and so forth. So once you install this, what you do is head over to, or scroll over the image, and you have this on the left corner on the top. You can find this option to find on AliExpress. Click on it, and it's going to send the image, analyze the image, and look for the product on AliExpress. Now let's try to find a supplier that has more than 10 orders made and a relatively cheap price. And you can find that here. Under here you can find the orders, the amount of orders made on the supplier, and the price over here. You can even sort by cheap first if you can find something here. And look, we found this item $4.89 with more than 300 orders made. So this is very good. Let's say a high quality, or most likely a high quality supplier. Click on it, and it's going to give you the exact page on AliExpress. So first off, let's check on something, and I want to emphasize on the following information. Number one, you want to find a demanded product, right? So you can see here that this item on the seller's page has made overall 12 sales. If you click on this link, you can see the transaction history. Make sure that the item was sold at least more than 3 times in the past month. So you can see here that this item was sold 4 times in the past 30 days. So it's a very good amount. Then over here, you can see that number one, the product rating, or the star rating, is 4.9 over 4.5 star rating. Awesome. More than 300 orders, more than 170 reviews. You can always check too with the Ali Tool seller ranking that this ranking has 91% seller ranking. Very, very, very good. And then over this part on the top, you can see the positive feedback rank that is 96.9%. And you can see that this supplier offers a 90-day buyer protection money back guarantee. So you have every single point that you want to make sure that this is a very good supplier. Now that you already analyzed the supplier, it's time for you to check on the supply cost. This is the pricing cost and the shipping cost. So again, I will offer you guys this awesome calculator over here where I already have all the items that I will showcase on this stream. So it's going to, towards the end of the stream, I will share the link so you guys can get it and have all these items. But I want to show you how to use this calculator over here that is awesome. So let me show you. Number one, based on your break even, once you already set that up, and I already explained what is break even, normally when it comes to a beginner, the let's say the safe number would be between 14% or 15%. So once you've done that, and always the PayPal fee, that is the fixed fee of 30 cents. Once you place that, we already have for you guys all the equations ready. So all you need to do is fill this in. So let's try to see if this product over here will offer us some profits, right? So first off, we have the supply cost of $4.89. So we put that cost over here, $4.89. Then you have the AliExpress standard shipping, which I recommend you guys to always use, with $4.74, and we put that here, $4.74. and the eBay price that the seller is selling on eBay. So you have $20.99. So you place that in, and there you have the total profit margin per sale that that person is making. This person is making $8. This is a profit maker. It's over $4. It's twice as much. So imagine if you try to sell this item. So what you do now is just, you found a good product, you found a drop shipper. It's time for you to source this item and offer this item at a lower price. So what you do is, instead of selling this for $20.99, sell it for $1 less, for $19.99, and you'll still have a very good profit margin of $7.16. Right? So we're gonna give you on the comment section the links of these items if you want to source this product, the eBay link and the AliExpress link, so you guys can have that. But I will show you quickly, because this stream is not about how to properly optimize your listings, but it's about pretty much product research and the products I'm going to give you. But just to give you general knowledge, by having installed DSM Tool, by being a member of DSM Tool, you can see here that on AliExpress, that is the sourcing page, there is this button called List in DSM. So by having DSM, just click on it. It's going to get you directly to the Rapid Lister. That is an awesome feature that we have. So you can click here the option to publish on eBay. You can find different templates that we have. If you have the Pro feature, then you can get any template you want. If you don't have the Pro feature, then you will have, let's say, one template or two. Doesn't matter though. This template is how the user will see your store once this person enters your store. And you can see here that this has a direct link of AliExpress, and just hit the import button and you'll be able to import that item into your DSM tool. Optimize your listings, meaning your title, your item description, the images, and so on and so forth. And then you can publish that item on your eBay store, and it's going to be clear as day there. People will be able to see it and people will be able to buy it. But that is another video. I just wanted to quickly show you how this works. So now let's get back to my presentation, and it's time for me to give you the products that I found. Right, doing the same exact technique I show you right now. This is how I found them. So the first item is this necklace silver chain that you can see here, and this product that you can see here, the unit price 125 times sold, and the item's location is on China, so it's very good. Is a traffic generator. It has 125 sales overall. 19 were made in the past month. That's a lot of sales on one item. So you find this product on AliExpress under a cheaper cost of $2.62. The shipping fee is $2.63 via AliExpress standard shipping. And the fees, the PayPal fees and eBay fees that we already give you on the calculator is for $1.46. So star rating is for 5-star rating, so it's pretty good. It has over 40 orders, so it's pretty good as well. Now over here, the seller's profit. This seller is selling this item for $8, and if we apply the equation of the supply cost, shipping cost, and your fees, this person is making $1.29 per sale. It is not much, but it's some profit, and besides, it is making a huge amount of sales. So that is good. And you want to have a product like this one in your store. That way you can drive more traffic and obviously make more sales. The more sales you make, guys, the more chance you have to be a very good seller, an above average seller, because people will be sticking to your store. People will like how you work, and eBay will appreciate that. So it's good to always have products that will give you more sales. Then you can make the pricing for $7.99, applying the 99-cent strategy. As you guys can see, you're cheaper, and it's only 1 cent cheaper, but a lot of people, they tend to think that this is an awesome price, and they save up so much money. So you can use that pricing strategy for this product, and if you use that pricing strategy, your profit will be 1.28, so 1 cent less than what the seller is making. But that's pricing and being better when it comes to optimizing your listing, and try to be better when it comes to customer support. Second product I want to showcase here is this item, which is a dragon plush toy doll, and this item is being sold for $21.28 with 35 sales overall. Again, this is being shipped out from China. This is another traffic generator. You can see here that this made 17 sales in the past 30 days. And you can find this same item for 9.84 on AliExpress, over 4.5 star rating, and shipping fee of 4.21 via standard shipping, and your fees are 3.39. And this person is making a total of $3.84 per sale on this specific item. So if you want to sell this product and you want to be competitive when it comes to pricing, instead of making the sale for $21.28, you can sell it for $20.99, and you'll still have a total of $3.60 per sale if you manage to make the sale, of course. Then you have this another third winning product that is long-haired mink wool. And I found this item on eBay for $42.95, 64 I believe, 54 sales now, meaning that 13 sales were made in the past 30 days. And you can find that same, you can find that same item on AliExpress for $3.84, free via e-packet. You don't have to pay shipping, and then $2.91. I apologize because this is not the same item. This item was showcased on the past live session, so I apologize, but I do have the proper profit of this specific product. This specific product is being sold on eBay for 18 bucks, $3.84, no shipping fee, $2.91 as a total fee, $11 made, $11.25 made out of every single sale. So this is a lot of money, and you can sell it for $17.99 and still have $11.24 per sale. Again, on the calculator that I will be giving you guys towards the end of the stream, you will have all the links for the eBay page and the AliExpress page, so you can pretty much analyze it yourself and decide if you want to source that product or not. Then you have this fourth product. It's a phone signal booster. You find this item for $49.98, 9 times sold overall, 5 were sold on the past 30 days. And you find the same product for $23, free shipping, so that's great. Maybe it's not the best star rating, but still you can manage to squeeze up some sales. It is not always going to be very perfect. This is what it comes to being a drop shipper. You might find products that they're not great, but they still manage to make some sales. And then you have your fee of $7.55. So the seller is making, look at this. So the seller is selling this for $49.98. You find it for 23 bucks, no shipping fee, $7.55 total fees. This person is making over almost 20 bucks per sale, $20. This means that you can sell it for $48.99 and you can still have 18 bucks and 50 cents out of every sale if you manage, again, to make the sale. The fifth product we have here is this adjustable pet traction rope. You can find this rope for 12 bucks on eBay, 17 sales overall for this specific seller. You can see the seller's information over here. It's being sourced from China. It's a traffic generator product. 9 sales were made in the past month. You can find this for $6.99 with a shipping fee of $1.42 on AliExpress, and a total fee of $2.09 with a 4.9 star rating. This means that the seller is making $1.82 out of every single sale. But again, it's a traffic generating product, so you want a product like this one as well. You can sell it for 12 bucks, right? To try to maximize as much profit as possible, and you're still cheaper by 32 cents than your competition, and you'll have $1.55 out of every single sale. The sixth product is this magic puzzle for kids, and this item has 4 sales overall, being sold for $9. Again, item's location is in China. 4 out of 4 sales in the past 30 days. You find the same item over on AliExpress for 0.59 cents, 4.5 star rating, and 1.58 via e-packet. And this person is making a total of $5.28 out of every single sale. So this is a profit-making product. You can sell it for $8.99 and you'll still have $5.22. So this is a profit-making product. And the last item I found is this leather watch band replacement, as you guys can see here. This item is being sold for $24.29 on eBay. this seller at least is selling it for this amount. 15 sales made overall. Again, is sourced from China. 5 sales were made in the past 30 days. It's a profit-making product. And then you see you can find this same item on AliExpress. 4.6 star rating, $11.98. That is the supply cost. Free shipping, 3.82 your fees. 4.6 star rating. So this seller is making a total of $8.57 out of every single sale. But if you sell it for $23.99, you can still have $8.31. Okay, guys, so it's time for me to try to read. If you have any comments or questions, it's time for me to read them. But before I do, the next live session will be on next Monday, January 11th of this year. So let's see if I have any comments or questions. And if I don't, you can leave them, because this is going to be uploaded on YouTube directly after 24 hours, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's going to be immediately posted on Facebook. So if you have any questions, if you weren't able to watch the stream live, you can rewatch it, or you can watch it on YouTube and Facebook, and you can give me your questions, you can give me your comments, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. You can even send me a DM or send me an email asking anything you want. Just keep in mind that I'm still learning as well. So if there's something I can't address, then I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible once I've made my research. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, those of you who watch live, and I thank you as well, everyone that watches the full stream. Once it's uploaded, I'm going to place timestamps so you can, jump to through chapters if you want. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good night and a great week.